Okay, this is W5FRT, and a friend of mine gave me his radio. This is the radio. It's the TYT MD-UV380 radio. It does DMR, and he was having a little problem getting it programmed, so I told him I'd see if I could help him. There's a website you can go to. You can see it right here. DMR-MRC.net. You go there and you click on Register ID. You see the Register ID? Okay. And when you click on Register ID, I'll click on it. It's going to bring up this page here. And on this page, you can go into Register, which is at the top of the page, and click on I agree and register. And it'll come up. It wants your country and your call sign. Now I've already done this, and this is to get your DMR number, your number ID that you're going to have. You'll receive an email in a couple days with the information of an ID number. It'll be 6 or 7 numbers. I don't remember exactly how many numbers it is. Let me look here real quick and tell you. 7 numbers. You'll have 7 numbers for your ID. Okay? Now, in order to program this radio, you're going to need a program file. Let me get out of this and out of this, and I'll go over here. By the way, this is where I found that information at, was just to do a search for getting a DMR number. And you can go in there, and there's several locations. They'll all take you to that same place. The DMR-MARC.net is where it'll send you to. But anyway, let me get out of this, and I'll go into here and bring up a file. Let me go into my computer and go under ham files. That's where I keep it at. And I'll go down here to the UV380 stuff. And under here, there is all kinds of files that you can download, and you're going to get a whole bunch of those. The one you want is that one I've got pointed out right there. The TYT Titera MD-390 CPS 137. Let me forget that one. Hold on a second. May have the wrong one pulled up here. Right here's the one you want. Disregard the other one. That was a 390. This is a 380, and that's what we're programming. So you'll need this CPS MD-UV380 version 1.07. And when you open that up, it comes up with this. Once you install it, it'll come up with this right here. And then I'll just double click this, and I'm going to open up this whole page here. Let me back this out now. Excuse me for all the shaking around. When you're 76 years old, you shake. Okay? Sometimes you do. Anyway, this is what the programming software looks like. Up here at the top, you can see there. If you can see the CPS MD-V380. Okay, and here's a list of stuff. Now, in order to program the radio, the first thing you want to do is go up here and open up a file. And I have in this computer, I have several of them. I ended up getting one that works great for the Texas area. And it's already programmed for my fellow ham operator. And I'll just click on it. It has an RDT file. And I'm going to open that up. And that's going to fill in everything here. So we're going to general settings, and it gives you all his call letter and all that. I don't want to give you his ID number. But if you go down here to zone information, you click on that. It shows you all the locations here. If you go down to channel information. It shows you all the different channels that are associated with it. So if you see this type of information, you know you have the program. What you're going to have to do is go up here to the, let me get another file on here so we don't give away his information. I'll do this one. And I'll go back here to general settings. And when you fill this out, you're going to get that number off the internet. Then you're going to come up here to this general settings area right there at the top. You'll see this is under the general settings tab on the software. You're going to go up here and it wants to know your call. Let me zoom in on that a little bit. It wants your call and your radio ID number. That radio ID number is the one they send you in an email. So you do that. So also that's all you have to do is that. And once you put in your call sign and your radio ID number, I had a pop-up there on my screen. Never mind. Once you do that, then you and you already have that program loaded, where you have all your information. You'll have your scan list and all that stuff on here. You have the other file I was telling you about. Once you have all that, then all you have to do is click on this little arrow right there, and that will tell you to write the data to your radio. So you click on that and it'll write it, and it'll say successful when it's done. And that's all you have to do to program the radio. Then to confirm that, just go into your radio and see if it's there. As I said, you're going to have to two things you have to do. One of them, you're going to have to go out and get that radio ID number that you have to have up here, and you'll validate that with your amateur radio license. And then you'll have to get an RTD file that is for your area, and you can get those. Those are called let me get back over here to it. Bear with me a second. And there's another great website. Let me take you to that as well. And that is here. This is called TYT. If I get the link for you. There's TYT.com mod download. And this is what the page looks like when you pull it up. And you go down, there'll be a list on here where you can get the software. So under the download section, you'll see it all right here. There'll be all these different radios that it controls and takes care of. The MD-380, 390, all different TYT radios, as well as others. So go to this web page. If you don't have the 380, you have a different number radio. And you'll select on the software and download it. And I ended up finding that that program from here. So just select the radio you have, and that's what you go with. And there's another site. Let me get the email from this gentleman that sent it to me here. Go to my inbox. Hold on a second. And I'll go down here to my information. And I'll go up here and find the file information that was sent to me. And here's the link you want to go to here as well. This is where you can get some programming software from this location right here. I don't know if you can read that or not, but it's a grapevine. https://www.grapevineamateurradio.com software downloads / Now you can pause this so you can catch that website. When you go there, here is also a list of software that you can get for your radios. This does the 380, the 2017, the 9600, the 6100. You can see all the list here of the different radios as I scroll up through here. So just come to this page and see if you can find your radio you have. This is an excellent source of information here. Very friendly gentleman that runs this, and He's real friendly about it. You can go over and download that file right here. You're going to have a unzip file or something that will unzip a file, and I use 7-zip, 7-zip. It's free software to take care of the 7-zip stuff. And they also have an RMR. Some of these files are RMRs, and you're going to need a software called WinRMR to do that if you want to do that. Called WinZip to take care of that. Anyway, I hope this helps you, and it's interesting to try to program this radio. Again, here's the radio, the TYT MD-UV380. Excellent little radio. I've used it and it works fine. So you had three things you have to have. One of them is you have to have that ID number. Number 2, you'll need the programming software, which I gave you a link to. And number 3, you'll need to program the radio. Once it's done, you're on the air. Good luck with DMR. I personally play around with Fusion a little bit, so I'll see if I can do something about Fusion here later on. Hope you liked the video. Please excuse the shaking and all that other stuff. You guys have a blessed day. W5FRT. Bye-bye.